Hi everyone.
Hello everybody.
So welcome to our second video where we're swatching all the Dazzle Dry colors, and today we're going to be looking at Rose Quartz, Touch of Love, Alluring Charm, Strawberry Macaron. How do you pronounce that?
Macaroon?
Yeah. Macaroon? Yeah, it's a macaron. I guess it's spelled differently. There are two ways of spelling it, but anyway, wink wink.
Wink wink.
Wink wink.
Wink.
Mind Your Mani, Living La Vida Yoga, Not Quite Nude, Ready Set Pose, and Tweet Me. So I posted like a quick swatch a couple days ago, and so you can look at it very quickly. And then what we're going to be doing is a couple days later we are going to post this kind of a longer version of the same swatch, the same colors, just to kind of talk about these colors and answer some of your questions that you might be having. So if you have questions regarding the colors or sometimes different comparisons with other brands, colors, whatever, we can discuss that. So post that on the quick video, and then we can, on the quick swatch video, and then we can discuss it here and we can compare it because we have the time and you have the time, hopefully. Okay, so we're gonna start. Let's not waste any time and let's do Rose Quartz. And this one is a semi-sheer color. It's kind of like a creamy, I don't think it's beigey. And, you know, this time we're swatching on these nails that are kind of rather difficult. They're a little ridgy. So it's going to show you how these colors go on kind of a more challenging nails. And,
imperfect nails.
Yes. And which colors are going to be, you know, easier to use over nails like that, and which ones are a little bit more difficult. So before we do the next one, I'm just going to quickly show you the importance of the base coat being completely clear. Because if the base coat is not completely clear, it will not stick properly to the nail. And I'm gonna see if I have one very quickly. Where is the other top base coat here? Okay, so these are two bottles. So I don't know if you can tell, but this one is a little bit more, can you tell? Like looking kind of against.
This has a bluish tinge.
Yeah, so this is.
But I don't know if it's gonna catch well with this background.
No, you're gonna kind of, when you look at the light, this one is a little bit more, and the room is very warm, so it's not very.
You want it to be completely clear.
Because
you don't
this is
want
what
it
happens.
to be...
This is an old top coat, but when it kind of goes like this and it goes almost solid, it just means not that it's old. It just needs to be warmed up a little bit.
Yeah.
So, very important thing.
So,
yeah,
warm it up.
Wow, that was good.
Yeah.
Okay, so Touch of Love. So this one is a cream, but it has kind of a squishiness. Okay, don't laugh. To it. So it's a little challenging sometimes.
Well, it looks like if you use any...
The brush is a little wonky. I have to change the brush, you see?
Oh dear.
Some of the brushes, I mean, the brushes normally are amazing, but sometimes you can actually get extra ones. Yeah.
But...
So that was Touch of Love. This is Alluring Charm. And Alluring Charm is very, very pigmented, and it's very chalky almost.
Ooh.
Right?
Yeah.
So I find with Dazzle Dry, you don't want to overwork the product. You want to kind of place it and hold on a second. I'm just gonna touch up the, pull your finger down, just so it doesn't run into the skin. So when this happens, just gonna quickly touch it up with a stick. All right, so that was Alluring Charm, and the next one is Strawberry Macaron. That one is semi-sheer, I would say, kind of. Actually, no, that's not the one I was thinking about, the Living La Vida Yoga. But it is a little bit more sheer, obviously, than the Alluring Charm, but it builds up nicely. Again, on these nails, this is not the easiest thing to achieve an even coverage. The challenge is good. I find, I have to be honest with you guys, that these colors, actually all the light pinks, they fade a little bit. So I would suggest very highly to keep them away from the daylight.
Keep them covered up, keep them away from the windows.
Yeah, because I'll show you what this one looks like. You're gonna be shocked. Yeah, you're gonna be shocked. It's this one. It's faded.
Alluring Charm.
Yeah.
Alluring Charm.
So, yeah. So you kind of get two in one. First you get the pink and then you get the white.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So then, so it's a nice, actually, can you see? It's white.
Yeah.
But it has a hint of pink. But it looks almost
very
white.
little, yeah.
So,
very little.
yeah.
So cover them up. Make sure they get no sunshine.
All right, so then we're gonna do with the, we're gonna go with the Wink Wink color.
Wink. Sparkles.
Okay. And then we're gonna actually ask you something. I'm gonna ask you to let us know which, this is such an easy application.
Oh.
So for challenging nails like this is easy. These kind of shimmery colors are super easy. So we're gonna try something here. Can you lift your hands? I wanted to see if the black background is a better color for these videos. So let us know which background you prefer, not prepare, prefer. Because I find sometimes, I don't know, the colors kind of don't show up properly. So let's just kind of quickly go with the Strawberry Macaron.
And don't forget, guys,
Alluring Charm.
hit that like button, subscribe, bell notification.
Yes.
Do not hit the dislike button. That's very negative. Don't be negative. Why? Because you guys are awesome. You're awesome, positive people.
Okay.
No negativity. Also, check out our Patreon. There's some really cool stuff over there.
On Patreon, well, really cool.
Yeah,
it's
really cool.
Yes, but it's watch me work videos. So if you guys are professional nail techs and you want to see how I work in the salon and what I use and how things go, then definitely it's on Patreon, and right now it's $10 a month. So
yeah,
and I post, I don't know, 4 to 8 videos a week. Sorry, a week. Oh my god,
wow.
A month. And I usually post these videos first to Patreon and then
we release
YouTube.
them over
so,
to
yeah.
the BoobTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna take this away.
All right.
Or actually, I'm gonna do another swatch here just to see.
Yeah.
And then I also have, if you guys are interested in kind of learning the super basic manicure, then I have it. I have a manicure class with Anna. So the link to that is in the description.
Yes,
so
go check that out.
Yeah, so if you kind of wanted to learn, and we've done, because it was your nails, one hand with like super easy tools, like basically this and a cuticle remover.
And a file.
And a file. And the other hand we did with electric file. That's super simple
little more
techniques.
advanced technique,
yeah, but super simple, nothing kind of overcomplicated.
Go check it out.
So this is the next one. This is Living La Vida Yoga. And hold on 1 second, 1 second. We have a guest here.
Yeah, just 1 second here.
Okay, we're back. We had a bit of a...
This we can edit out.
Yes,
So,
gonna edit it out. Okay, anyway, so Living La Vida Yoga. And this one has a little bit of shimmer. It's like a silvery kind of shimmer, and it's barely visible on the nail, but it goes on very nice and evenly, so it's a good one. Now, not quite nude. And this is kind of like a blushy color as well. I actually use this one quite a bit. 2 coats are gonna be good. Okay, so let's go back to the white background. Not quite nude, okay. We'll see.
All right.
So yeah, let us know in the comment section which background you prefer.
The white or the black?
Yes. We can do also red, green, and yellow, but that's not
Blue and white. We have an array of different colors we can choose from.
Okay, so this one is Ready, Set, Pose, right? Yeah. And this one, it's a new color.
Ooh, I like new.
Well, it's, yeah, because some of the colors I already have and some of them are new. And actually, by the way, this video, the colors are provided by Dazzle Dry to me.
Thank you, Dazzle Dry.
Thank you, Dazzle Dry. So this is a very soft color. Yeah, I had to pick the most difficult nail. Usually, of course, for that soft color. I should have done the Tweet Me. Okay, Tweet Me is, what would you call it? Like a coral? No. It's
peachy color?
peachy, yeah.
Peachy?
Like a very light peach. Good one. And this one has a very good coverage. It's kind of more chalky. Look at that.
Ooh. I like these ones because they tend to have really good coverage.
Yeah. But not everybody is looking for bright colors like that, right? So some people actually prefer very soft colors.
Like that one.
Yeah, or just even, just softer.
Yeah.
Not such a bright, opaque color. So, and then some people do. So I'm just gonna let it dry very, very lightly, and then we're going to do Mind Your Mani.
I feel like we've done Mind Your Mani before.
No. I don't think so.
Okay.
So this one is a very sheer color. Very sheer. It's kind of like a dusty pink. It's not mauvey. Yeah, it's a dusty pink, but it's very, very sheer. And this one doesn't streak at all. I have a client who has very ridgy nails. She always likes this one.
Interesting.
Yeah, it just looks like kind of healthy nails. Okay, so as these ones kind of, hold this one this way.
Holding.
And, okay, so we're just gonna go through some comments and, okay, so Rhonda said, not sure how I feel about these colors. I find that the beige tone colors turn more orange in color and the sheer pink turn white beige the longer they are worn and in the bottle. And you know what? That is correct. And I find that it's not that the colors are changing colors, it's the top coat sometimes. So you want to make sure that clients are not using an alcohol usually, because the alcohol, what it's going to do is just going to melt the top layer of the top coat a little bit. So then the top coat is sticky and it grabs onto any pigment. So I think that's what's happening. But yeah, some of the colors do fade a little bit on some clients, and then on some clients it doesn't happen.
It really depends on what the people are doing with their hands and how much exposure they have perhaps to the sun and just different
yeah, because it's funny, I had one client who wore this color, the Alluring Charm, I think it was, yes, on her hands and her toes, and on the toes it didn't budge, didn't change the color. A month later the nails were like brand new, and then on the hands it did change the color, and then on another client never happens.
So it could be just UV exposure, it could be a multitude of different things.
I don't think it's UV, because I actually, no, I tested it and I have the color swatches in the light. They fade, but they don't change colors. It's something that people are kind of exposed to. Okay, so let's do the second coat. Rose quartz, whatever you pronounce it. Quartz. And don't be afraid to do 3 coats with this brand. Like I remember at first when I started using Dazzle Dry and someone told me that some colors might need 3 coats, I was like, no, I'm not doing this. Because normally with regular polishes, they would end up super thick at 3 coats, and hold on, let me just do this. And they would take forever to dry, but not with the Dazzle Dry. So if I know that the color, like you'll get to know your colors, and if I know that, or if I see that the client has longer nails or ridgy nails, I just go thin with all the coats because I know I'm going to do the 3rd one. So normally the first coat is quite thin, the second one is a little bit thicker. But if I know that the color is going to need 3 coats, then I just do kind of thin 3 coats. Like not super, super thin, but thinner. So this is Alluring Charm. So this one at the beginning was giving me kind of a challenge, I find. I couldn't get it in 2 coats, but now I find no problem. Okay, and this is Strawberry Macaron. And also let's not forget that sometimes, because these polishes last so much longer, they just have the time to kind of go a little bit yellow, because other polishes will chip before they actually kind of change colors. So let's just go to this hand, and I'm going to leave the link, wink, wink. What is wrong with me today? I don't know. Maybe I need to have another coffee or something. Okay. Living La Vida Yoga again. So again, the second coat is more lighter touch on the brush for sure to leave it a little bit thicker. Okay, not quite nude. That's nice. That is kind of peachy too. No, these two?
Yep.
Blushy, peachy kind of color. Well, let's touch up the free edge. And Tweet Me. So the reason why I do the 4 and 4 and then the thumbs, especially on the thicker coats, is because I don't want these ones to kind of run to the side. If you turn it, sometimes on the thicker coat, it will kind of dip a little bit or pull to one side, so kind of keep it flat. And then we're gonna do this. Wink, wink. Link, link. So this is actually, we should try to put this one over another color. It's an interesting color. So it looks almost like opaque, and then when you turn the nail, it almost looks like you have nothing on your nail. Isn't that funny?
Yeah, like from here, like from my angle, it doesn't really look like there's much on there, but as soon as you shift it.
And you know what, I want to compare it to the Spiritual Diva, actually. Spiritual Diva. Okay, so this is Spiritual Diva.
This seems to have more red.
Yeah, pink, and this is more of a green, but yeah, interesting. But we'll see how it looks actually. Okay, not very glamorous looking thing, but I just wanted to see. This is Wink Wink, and this is, so it does have that pink undertone. And this has more, so this has a pink undertone, but it has a green and bluish kind of shimmer. And this one has pink. It has a green almost undertone, like it's suspended in like almost like a green color, but it has a pink Because from the side, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? It looks green. Yeah, so that's the difference between those two. I was actually wondering.
It's almost like in reverse.
Yeah. Okay. And let's go with the last one. This is not going to add a lot of color either. The second coat is not going to make it more opaque. Okay, so hold it this way, kind of flat, and that's what I tell clients. And I'm gonna show you guys what the next video is going to be all about. We're gonna do this one. So it's Girlishly Giddy, Yoga Mama. You Had Me at First Hello, Soft Caress, and Pinkies Up, Warm Affection. That's what I'm gonna say. These are really good pinks. Pink Plume. Plume?
Plum?
Plume. I don't know. No, it's not a plum. Paparazzi Pink. Cherry Parfait. Parfait.
Parfait.
And then Cotton Candy.
Ooh, I like cotton candy.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me just see if we are here. Yeah, so these colors we're going to show you probably next week in the next video, in video number 3. All right, so we're not gonna do, are we gonna do the base coat? I mean top coat on these ones? No. Let me just dry them for 1 second more.
One Mississippi.
Well, 1 minute. And we're gonna see which colors look matte. Because some of the colors dry matte and some of them don't dry matte. So you wanna put a top coat on them when they're dry. So it takes like literally 1 minute. So there you go. These ones are ready for a top coat. So this is dry completely.
Yep.
It's incredible.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of really hard to use any other polish once you've used this. Because
but
the speed
when you
is...
first start using Dazzle Dry, you know what? There's going to be a learning curve. There's going to be a little bit of a process just to get your hand for it. I know that, you know, we had our challenges in the very beginning, but we stuck it out and it turned out to be a fantastic product to use. And, and we absolutely love it.
So this is it.
This is it.
Second Dazzle Dry Let's Talk video. And I'm looking forward to the next one.
Let us know which colors you guys like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which ones you have issues with, which ones you don't, and which one is your favorite. It's this one.
This one could definitely use a 3rd coat, I think.
Let's just see very, very quickly. But you know what it looks like with 3 coats.
Yeah.
Because I haven't even tried it.
Perfect time.
Yeah, exactly. So there you go.
Those ridges.
Yeah. I mean, other than the ridges, it looks good. Like it
looks fantastic. I just have very difficult nails.
Yeah, three coats is going to be nice on this one. For sure. For sure. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and we will see you soon.
Yeah, we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Ciao.